Nuclear core reactors that are just right over in that canyon are some of the most dangerous in this country. They're right on a whole bunch of fault lines, and an inspector that works there is trying to get it shut down because he said at any minute it could be Fukushima here in America.
Wow, that's outstanding. If I had known this, I would have never come here to take a swim. I don't know what to say.
No, that's great.
Worthless.
No, that's perfect, because that's what I think.
When did they realize of this fact?
Well, the gentleman has been working for the last 5 years. He's been an inspector there, and he had a report come out in 2012 that just basically spelled all of this out. But they're hiding this report, kind of, and saying, "Oh, it's fine. We've checked it all out." And he's saying it's not fine. It's built on sand. It will move when an earthquake comes, and just because America does that, they're like, "It's fine."
That's terrible.
Yeah. Can you imagine this beautiful place being covered in plumes of death?
Actually, I could be very disappointed because there's so many animals, and this is surrounded by nature, and the atmosphere is great in here. Actually, we came for surfing, and it could be very dangerous issue for all the people that live here in the coast and all the ecosystem.
Yeah,
that's around us.
They already had to shut it down 2 years ago because it had a leak here.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so
Wow.
happy swimming.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
too.
Okay, so if California's Fukushima goes off, if Diablo Canyon erupts, it's not necessarily going to kill everyone, but it's definitely going to give people tumors and cancers and kill everybody's food for a long while.
You've been saying that the big earthquake is what you're talking about, aren't you? What they say that is going to happen is it's going to destroy all of California, bring everything down, so therefore it would kill everybody, most likely. And if everything does happen like that, that'll explode, and every other power plant in California will explode.
So it's going to have a chain reaction.
Probably.
So then wouldn't you say that it might be best to shut it down, or do you think that's shutting it down wouldn't be a reasonable thing, considering that?
There's no power for people who need that power. What would happen? What would they have to do to make it so that everyone else has power? They get power from that plant over there.
I would love to get into the debate about alternative energy because I just wish they would do it, but they can't because it's like 25% of the state's power coming from there.
And they can't get that much energy out of the ocean
Why?
because they'd have to tear out the beach. They'd have to put mills to get the ocean water to make them spin. And they can't, and then there would be no beach here, so this wouldn't be a place to go.
So then they just build it right next to the beach and hope for the best.
They can't do that. To get 25% of the state's power, they would have to take out this whole beach and probably 3 or 4 more. I think the oil's worse, though.
Yeah. I agree.
They don't have this here, though, do they?
Well, they're fracking out there.
Huh?
They're fracking.
What's that mean?
They're like splintering the surface of the earth, fracturing it, and sucking out all the minerals by pumping it
But there aren't any out
filled
there.
with. Well, you can't see them.
Usually you can.
No.
If you go down to LA, you see them. You look out there and you see these big, giant buildings.
But you can see the nuclear plant right over there. You got to go around the bend.
I don't see it. I didn't even know there was one there.
Well, you're not from here.
I know that.